Hello, my name is Neelam Sivaraja, and today I will be giving you an informational speech about the environment. Nature is such a beautiful thing, don't you think? The beauty of Mother Earth has truly blessed us with things, for example, the clear sparkling water of waterfalls, or the beautiful colorful butterflies that flies past us as we enjoy a picnic outside our house, sitting on the soft grass with dewdrops on them from last night's mist. The chirping of birds as they fly around above the trees. Such a beautiful scenery, right? But how are we showing our gratitude to Mother Earth? We are throwing rubbish into the river, cutting down all the trees, open burning. We say Earth is dying, but it is not. It is getting murdered by us, slowly and cruelly. How, you may ask? For example, the incident that happened in Johor when 13 schools had to be closed due to the toxic fumes from the Johor River that has poisoned over 300 people. How did the toxic chemicals get into the river? It was found that the two companies have illegally dumped 20 to 40 tons of oil waste or toxic chemicals into parts of the river. Such a careless, selfish act that not only harmed people but the aquatic plants and animals. It is these kinds of acts that is slowly murdering Mother Earth. All our actions are contributing factors towards the climate change that all of us are complaining about. So what are the climate change we can expect? Well, among others, temperatures will continue to rise, more droughts and heat waves, hurricanes will become more strong and intense, and the Arctic is expected to become ice-free. In short, we are committing suicide. Let me tell you some of the damages that is already taking place around the world. First, let's talk about the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. It is the largest tropical rainforest on Earth, and it is famed for its biodiversity. It is undergoing a very large scale of deforestation. The idea was to convert the forest to cropland. Nevertheless, it is the biggest deforestation in the world and is causing a large-scale, irreversible ecological disaster. So far, more than a quarter of the forest has already been chopped down. The Great Barrier Reef in Australia. The Great Barrier Reef is the largest coral reef, and it is the largest living thing on Earth within 2,300 km long ecosystem comprising thousands of reefs and hundreds of islands made of hard and soft coral. It is home to countless species of fish, starfish, turtles, dolphins, sharks, and many more living things. In 2016, half of the Great Barrier Reef was pronounced dead as it got cooked in damaging heat wave. Can you imagine how bad the heat is that it can penetrate so deep into the ocean and kill the coral and surrounding lives? Recently, it was announced that the coral reef is breaking apart due to the heat. According to scientists, this situation is a warning bell for the world in the battle against climate change. Next, let's talk about Mount Everest in the Himalayas. Mount Everest is the highest peak on Earth. Scientists warn that climate change causes glaciers to melt at an alarming rate, which would lead lakes to swell and overflow, sending torrents of water, mud, and rock hurtling downstream. This could wipe out roads and entire villages in its path in Nepal. Not only that, let me talk about the COVID-19 pandemic that we have been going through these past few months and how it has helped our environment since most of the world was on lockdown. The Earth has now built a brighter sky and cleaner air due to the reduction in the use of transportation, industries, and power stations. Before COVID-19, those were the major sources that was responsible for the release of pollutants that causes air pollution such as carbon dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. Pollution has reduced to about 30% in countries such as Italy, Spain, and the US. It has also reduced greatly in China. As we know, China is the epicenter of air pollutant emissions. The change in climate for them will impact the air quality globally. Thanks to the social distancing and lockdown, the air in China has improved a great deal, which has greatly impacted the whole world as well. Water pollution especially at beaches, have also reduced in great amounts. Beaches are known to be one of the most visited sites for tourists and an essential service for recreation. Due to the social distancing rule, many beaches, lakes, and seas have been left alone and untouched, thus reducing the amount of littering and boat activities. These beaches are so much more cleaner and clear now, especially in places such as Spain and Mexico. Since people's movements and activities have increased vastly, the environment has been blessed with cleaner water and clearer and cooler air. Another major example of damages occurring around the world is the Australia bushfires that happened in 2019. It started in June 2019 and ended in May 2020. These fires lasted for almost a whole year. Now, it has been reported that the bushfires were caused by natural phenomena and human activities, though one of the natural phenomena that was stated was only known to be natural because of human activities, such as the change in climate. The climate change caused by our human activities were a major contribution to the spreading of the fires. Open burning and arson also played a major role in the burning of the forests. About 46 million acres was destroyed, including forests, buildings, and homes. Because of these fires, about 3 billion animals were killed. 3 billion. These are only a few examples out there. The list could go on to millions of damages that we have brought upon our environment. Many lives and homes lost. Many animals going extinct. Many humans meeting death. If these examples are not enough to motivate us to change, then what will? We all have to play a role in saving Mother Earth. We as individuals can start small. So what can you do? Here are some ideas I found on the internet to guide you so that we can all practice helping out the environment in our daily lives. We can use reusable bags for grocery shopping. Practice the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. We can use reusable beverage containers. We can save electricity and save water. These are just some of my daily practices. I believe if each and every one of us has similar consciousness to the damage Mother Earth is going through, we would be able to contribute in a small scale towards a better environment. That's all from me. Thank you.